Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back to another video in my YouTube video tutorial series. In this video, I will be teaching you how to draw this figure. Again, the first thing to do is to analyze the drawing to determine how to approach it. This figure can be broken down into here, could be treated as a rectangle here. Here we have an arc. For this, we can use start and radius. For this part, we could use multi-line and two circles up here. To get this cut out here, we could draw a line at an angle of 90 minus 10, then mirror to get the other side, and then our fillet for these parts. So this is relatively simple drawing to do if you understand what to do. This shouldn't take more than about 5 minutes to do or so. So let's get started. Remember, the first thing to do before you get started is to set up your drawing space. And there are 7 things that you need to set up. You need to choose your drawing template. In this case, I typically use AutoCAD ISO. Well, next thing you need to do is to turn off your layer. Third thing is to do is to set your limit, set your unit, and set up your dimension style. Set up your dimension style, set up your layers, set up your text, and set up your object snap, your drawing setting, yes, and or your object snap. Yep. So before I start drawing, I will be changing to my construction layer. Next, I'll be drawing a rectangle. REC, enter. Left click. Let that be 52 by 8. Enter. That is done. My next step is to establish the height. Height of 32. For this, I will be using a line. So L for line, enter. Left click here, move up, 3, 2, enter twice. That's now established. My next step is to draw a circle of radius 12 and the next circle of radius 16. C for circle, enter. Left click, go 12, enter. Right click, repeat circle. Left click here, radius 16, 1, 6, enter. And that is done. My next step is to draw a line from here at an angle of 80. Line at an angle of 80. Why 80? Angles are measured from here. This is 20. We have 10 on one side and 10 on the other side. So line, left click here, drag, press the tab key, enter an angle of 90 minus 8. 90 minus 10 is 80. Enter. That is now done. The next step is to mirror this. So I left click on this, MI for mirror, enter. Specify the first mirror point. One point is here, next point is there, enter. That is now done. I can now trim the section. The trim, TR, enter. Left click here, left click there, click. That can go as well. So we now have this. My next step is to draw this, and for this I will be using multi-line, or I could just offset this by 2. I like to be fancy, So ML, enter. Justification, let that be center. 0. Scale, let that be 4. 4, enter. So I left click here, then drag, enter. Now I then left click on this explode, enter. That's now done. I then trim, TR, enter, enter. Click, and this probably didn't touch. EX, enter, enter. Touch this end. That's no good. Oh, look at that. Undo, 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 undo. Alright. So I'll be using fillet first. So it's always good to start these things. Alright, let me just extend this, drag that up a little bit. Undo. Why am I making this so difficult? EX, enter, enter. Let's touch here and touch there. That's done. Trim, TR, enter, enter. Left click here, left click there. That is now done. Left click here, left click there. That's also done as well. The next thing is to use my fillet and the fillet radius of 3. F for fillet, enter key. Check my radius. Change that to 3, enter. Then click on multiple. Touch that, touch that, touch, touch, zoom in, touch here, touch there, touch, touch. That is now done. My next step is to tackle this section down here. For this, I'll be using arc, start, and radius. Go up to arc, go down to start and radius. Left click here, left click here, then add a radius, arc, start and radius. Arc, start point here, end point here, and radius is 52, 5, 2, enter. Oh, the radius is 80. Tab. I need to draw this over. Delete. The radius is 80. So go back up to arc, start, and go down the side, then enter radius of 80, 80, enter. That's now done. I can now trim that section. TR, enter for trim. Touch this. That is now done. And there we have it. That is basically it. All I need to do now is to change to my construction layer. My outline layer, sorry. Outline layer. And a dimension to this. For this video, I will not be adding a dimension. Or probably I should. Change my dimension layer. For the arc, I click this. Spacebar to reactivate. Click drop down linear. Left click here. Left click there. Spacebar 2 times. Left click here. Spacebar once. Left click here. Left click there. Drag this out. this here, left click here, left click there. And for the arc, for the angle, left click here, angle, touch here, touch there, then drag up a little bit. And next thing I would want is to establish my center mark. So left click there, then left click onto this. And there you have it. Yep, there we have it. That is now done.